Hi guys, so I'm going to show you guys how to go from this unrealistic, crazy looking wig to Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my new wig that I'm featuring for my hair company. This is actually not new, but this length is new to my website. I normally have like the longer lengths, like 24, 22 inch, which I do have a whole playlist of those videos in my curly hair routine and how to reverse the curls. But in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys step by step from start to finish how I customize this unit and everything that you can expect with purchasing one of my units. And if you already have a curly unit, this is how you can make your unit look natural. For those of you who just don't really feel like necessarily doing the curly routine on your natural hair, or if your hair isn't as curly as this and you just want some curls and to look natural, you can, try the wig. Now, what I love the most about my hair company and my wigs is that the hair quality is amazing. I actually have footage in this video of a wig that is a whole year old without the lace closure. So I also have the fall version. If you have your hair in the front that you want to showcase, then you can do that and just purchase the fall wig. But this is the full closure, lace piece. Now this is the lace also. This is the lace. It goes from here to here, or you can completely switch it and then do a middle part. So the parts are interchangeable, and that's what I love about this hair. So if you're interested in seeing the whole process, stay tuned. Okay, so this is how the hair will look when it comes. This is originally it's 16-inch bundles, 3 16-inch bundles with a 14-inch lace closure, and this is the hair texture. It comes straight out of the bag, and this is how I construct the wigs. Now, I do have a separate tutorial on how I construct the wigs, but this is just how the hair will look. Now, of course, I would wash my hair, and of course, over time, you're going to have to wash the hair, but for now, this is just the texture. And you can also change your parts. You can flat iron them over. Now, this is just how I literally just put the wig on. You can kind of tell I'm not wearing any caps underneath, so this is just how the wig would look fresh out of the box. Oh, I lied. I thought I wasn't, but I was wearing a cap, okay? So if you're lighter skin, then this will be perfect, this method of wearing a yellow cap. But if you're more so brown or darker, you can get a different cap or just wear none. So I'm just plucking the hairs first to show you guys how I customize my side part. You can choose the part however you'd like, and I would recommend you to flat iron it, but not too hot. Just make it like, let's say if it's a 25, if it goes up to like 30, then use the settings on 25. So then, it'll just lay flatter. Now, some people just like it to look volumized at the roots, so that's fine also. But sometimes I do like to flat iron it. Now, I just take pieces out and I just pluck them just like that. But of course, make sure that you're plucking along the actual line of the parting. Now, if you like yours wider, then that's fine. But keep in mind, I wanted to, in the later parts, change my parts. So I want to do like a side part for like a few weeks or a month or two, and then change it to a middle part. So I don't want to pluck too far over by the middle part, if that makes sense. But for the side part, you're good. And I'm just literally plucking away. Now, to avoid ripping the lace, make sure that you're just plucking like little pieces at a time. Don't like pluck a whole row of hair, because the lace is fragile and it might rip. And this is before it is dyed and washed and all of that good stuff that I'm going to show you guys in a few clips. Now, again, this is what it looks like on top of the yellow cap. And you see that I've, I guess you could say, ruined the curls, but they're not ruined. I'm just plucking out the hairs first, and I'm combing them because I want it to actually shed some, because I want it to look more natural. You can see that the hairline is looking more natural, and you can actually see the actual cap behind it. I need to stop saying cap. What is that? A cap. So, of course, pluck behind the hairlines also to make it thinner. But this is all to your liking, but this is how I just did mine. And don't worry about messing up the hair texture. It goes back to the same curly form. Now also, if you're plucking, please make sure that you use a cap underneath because you will pluck your natural hair if you're not careful. So this is what it looks like without it. So no bleach knots or nothing. This is just how it comes standard. So I'm bleaching the hair for about, actually off camera, it was about 15 minutes. And the knots turned, half of them actually only turned like a bleached color. And I'm using the new Manuka Honey sold at Ulta stores, the shampoo and the conditioner. And I'm going to use the Purple Lights Shimmer to tone down any brassiness of the actual lace. Now you don't have to do this step, but this is just my suggestions. Or you could use any kind of shampoo or conditioner with some sort of like argan oil or something good to condition your hair. And this stuff smells good also. So if you do have hair that, let's say if you smoke or whatever in the area, this will pretty much wipe out any kind of scent. So this is the Shimmer Lights shampoo. I left it on for about 15 minutes and then I washed it off, and then I washed it with my my products. Now this is the hair, this is the kind of brush that you need to use for curly hair. This is a Denman brush, and you can see the curls are forming. They're really pretty, lustrous. And it's really shiny. I apologize for the lighting also. This was a really busy day for me doing real orders for my clients, so I had to film this video on the side. So I let it lay there for about 10 minutes to dry, and it was almost dry. So this is how it looks. I've already applied my concealer. No, actually I applied my foundation. Like I flipped it inside out, and I just used the brush, and I just, you know, brushed the inside of the lace to make it look like flesh tone. And these are the products that I use to refresh the curls. Any kind of shiny curly mousse. And a must-have is this Organix coconut milk. It's really good for shine and luster, and it just makes the curls pop. Now this is the actual results. You see that, you know, I've already plucked it earlier, and it might look bald to you guys, but I mean, it looks more flesh tone, if that makes sense. And it won't be noticeable because the knots are bleached, so it just looks like skin, kind of like, you know, seamless. And especially if you use your own makeup to blend it. Now I'm cutting the baby hairs just to make it look a little bit more natural and to fill in my natural edges, because they're just like so weird. I have like a boy hairline, so I don't have the luxury of having a straight hairline. It's kind of like jagged, and it comes down to like my eyebrow. So this is just this side, as you can see. And now kind of zooming out, I don't have combs that come with mine, but you can sew your own combs, or you can just sew the wig down like around the perimeter here, or you can just apply some bobby pins like I just did to secure it. But you don't have to, because my wigs are so fitted. And I'm just readjusting the curls because I did do a little bit of manipulation. But that's just basically it as far as the customization goes. And now I'm just really playing with my curls, making them come back. And I'm cutting the baby. I later on decided to just do some baby hairs on the side also. But this, like I said, this is totally optional. This is just how I literally laid my edges in the clips. So this is just some edge control or any kind of gel. And what I didn't show on camera is that I actually would recommend you guys to use a scarf and to just tie down your edges so that they can stick like this. But it's fine. I'm just a lazy person. So now you can see that I did not overpluck. It actually looks pretty good and seamless, in my opinion. Thumbs up if you think that this wig looks natural. And I didn't dye it because I really don't know how to dye hair, but you can dye this hair. I've seen some of my clients submit pictures of their hair dyed blonde. And you can do hairstyles, you know, even though this is not a full lace, you can still manipulate it to make it look like it. And I've drenched my hair with water again, with the water bottle, and I'm going to let my curls dry. Now, if you're going to sleep with this, I would recommend you to sleep with it in a pineapple, and then in the morning, your curls will fall down. And of course, your hair will be bigger.
This is how you put it on. Now, for those of you who are new to wigs and you're used to the combs, my wigs do not come with the combs unless you request it. But sometimes I'm not able to find combs at beauty supply stores. Sometimes they're sold out. So these wigs can be applied without combs, because that's normally how I actually wear mine. Or you can sew them down, which is the best way to secure your wig. Or you can just use simple bobby pins or hair pins.
and just pin them on the sides. Now, as you can see, I've already bleached everything, and this is basically the 14-inch that I cut. It was actually 16-inch, but I cut it. And don't be afraid, if you do cut it, it can still, like, you know, of course you'll have the blunt ends, but once you go ahead and use the Denman brush and go ahead and, like, you know, wet it with water and use your curly mousse, slather it, and then like go all the way, like clump them together, the ends will just be perfect. I promise you, they'll be perfectly curly again. So we're gonna do that. And you can see I've not managed any baby hairs or anything. This is how her hair has curled or dried. Very natural looking, if I might add. And if you do want to do baby hairs, you know, you can create yours. What is that? Is that glue? Now to sew, of course, to sew it down, all you need is to do a few stitches. I mean, you don't have to do baby hairs right here. I think I want to do like a piece of baby hair right there. These are my real hairs, obviously, you know, you can kind of tell that there. But if you want, you can blend the hairs from the unit, if you like, and make that, you know, however you want that to go. Now, actually, I like my hair like this. I like this style too. But yeah, it looks natural. You can also do hairstyles with this. With the lace part, you know, you can make it like cover up this piece and then like do like a braid here or a twist here, and you can customize it a little bit more than I did. I plucked a lot, so I wanted it to look natural if I did, you know, decide to wear it back. Oh, my natural hair was just, my natural hair is longer than this, but it's like the actual like curls part, they don't sit this long. Like they just irk me so much. Like I would have to do a twist out to get my hair like this. Y'all, I'm liking this hair. What y'all think about this hair on me, girl? What you think? So that's basically it of the process. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you want to make a purchase, there's a 15% off discount code that is going on now. The sale ends, I think, on the 25th. So if you guys are interested in purchasing from my company, you can also look on my Instagram for more videos of the hair textures. And also there's a 15% off sale going. So definitely follow the Instagram to be aware of the certain sales that's going on. And there's a 10% off discount code in my descriptions box along with a 15% off code. Every day there's a 10% off code, so that's just for my YouTube subscribers, but like, you know, you can save more if you catch on the sales. So that's pretty much it, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in my next video.